Verses, book, chapter, and number, memorized and said with pride. Keep a man steady and strong on a long and difficult ride. When nature looks to consume you and take away what little you have, the verses come to mind and the tongue and apply to your wounds a salve. At the end of the day, with the cattle at rest, we would gather by the fire for our meal and some evening talk. On Sundays and Wednesdays, before it got late, one of the cowboys would take the lead, reciting verses from God's holy word. The others knew their verses, saying them with ease, as if written in their hearts. They would speak true words about Christ and salvation, Isaiah prophesying, St. Paul's letters to the towns, and God's power during Moses' time. Verses, book, chapter, and number, memorized and said with pride. Keep a man steady and strong on a long and difficult ride. When nature looks to consume you and take away what little you have, the verses come to mind and the tongue and apply to your wounds a salve. I was a man of faith, but only knew few words. I knew some evening my turn would come. I borrowed a Bible from one of the men. As I read the verses, I recalled my youth. Spanish prayers sounded in my head. I knew them and I felt their warmth. I selected my verses, sang them often, while following the dust of the steers, my kerchief keeping dirt out of my mouth. I was not a talker, even less a preacher. For themselves the words would speak. One beautiful evening my turn had come. Luke 1:28. The angel said to Mary, "The Lord is with thee. Blessed are you among women." Luke 1:42. Elizabeth said to Mary, "Blessed is the fruit of your womb." John 2:5. His mother said to the servants at Cana, "Do whatever he tells you." John 19:25. Near the cross of Jesus stood his mother and his mother's sister and Mary Magdalene. John 19:26. Jesus says to his mother, "Woman, behold your son, behold your sons and daughters." In the next verse he says to John, "Behold your mother." He says, "Behold your mother," to us today. Dios Hijo Redentor del mundo, ten piedad de nosotros. Dios Hijo Redentor del mundo, ten piedad de nosotros. Santa María, ruega por nosotros. When I was done reciting, the evening seemed new. I was smiling like a kid. The others responded with their amens. Then we all got thoughtful in a peaceable way. The crackling fire lulled me to sleep, as all life rested under the stars above. Verses, book, chapter, and number, memorized and said with pride. Keep a man steady and strong on a long and difficult ride. When nature looks to consume you and take away what little you have, the verses come to mind and the tongue and apply to your wounds a salve.